Hi guys, I'm here with your Bible reading. Today we're going to be reading Acts chapter 27 verses 1 through 20. Remember how God told Paul he was going to go to Rome? Well, today Paul sails for Rome. He's a prisoner going to Rome, but he's going. And God will get you there one way or another. So let's get started with the reading.
Yes.
When it was decided that we would sail for Italy, Paul and some other prisoners were handed over to the centurion named Julius, who belonged to the imperial regiment. We boarded a ship from Adramyttium, about to sail for ports along the coast of the province of Asia, and we put out to sea. Aristarchus, a Macedonian from Thessalonica, was with us. The next day we landed at Sidon, and Julius, in kindness to Paul, allowed him to go to his friends so they might provide for his needs. From there, we put out to sea again and passed to the lee of Cyprus, because the winds were against us. When we had sailed across the open sea off the coast of Sicily and Pamphylia, we landed at Myra in Lycia. There the centurion found an Alexandrian ship sailing for Italy, and put us on board. We made slow headway for many days, and had difficulty arriving off Cnidus. When the wind did not allow us to hold our course, we sailed to the lee of Crete, opposite Salmone. We moved along the coast with difficulty, and came to a place called Fair Havens, near the town of Lasea. Much time had been lost, and sailing had already become dangerous, because by now it was after the Day of Atonement. So Paul warned them, "Men, I can see that our voyage is going to be disastrous and bring great loss to the ship and cargo, and to our own lives." But the centurion, instead of listening to what Paul said, followed the advice of the pilot and of the owner of the ship, since the harbor was unsuitable to winter in. The majority decided that we should sail on, hoping to reach Phoenix and winter there. This was a harbor in Crete, facing both southwest and northwest. When a gentle south wind began to blow, they saw their opportunity. So they weighed anchor and sailed along the shore of Crete. Before very long, a wind of hurricane force, called the northeaster, swept down from the island. The ship was caught by the storm and could not head into the wind. So we gave way to it and were driven along. As we passed to the lee of a small island called Cauda, we were hardly able to make the lifeboat secure, so the men hoisted it aboard. Then they passed ropes under the ship itself to hold it together, because they were afraid they would run aground on the sandbars of Cyprus. They lowered the sea anchor and let the ship be driven along. We took such a violent battering from the storm that the next day they began to throw the cargo overboard. On the third day they threw the ship's tackle overboard with their own hands. When neither sun nor stars appeared for many days, and the storm continued raging, we finally gave up all hope of being saved. But we know they are going to be saved, because we know Paul, for one, is going to make it to Rome. And Paul will later tell them they will all make it there safely, and they do. But that'll come in a later reading. Today's reading is Psalm 7 of David, which he sang to the Lord concerning Cush, a Benjamite. Lord my God, I take refuge in you. Save and deliver me from all who pursue me, or they will tear me apart like a lion and rip me to pieces with no one to rescue me. Lord my God, if I have done this, and there is guilt on my hands, if I have repaid my ally with evil, or without cause have robbed my foe, then let my enemy pursue and overtake me. Let him trample my life to the ground and make me sleep in the dust. Arise, Lord, in your anger. Rise up against the rage of my enemies. Awake, my God, decree justice. Let the assembled people gather around you, while you sit enthroned over them on high. Let the Lord judge the peoples. Vindicate me, Lord, according to my righteousness, according to my integrity, O Most High. Bring to an end the violence of the wicked, and make the righteous secure. You, the righteous God, who probes minds and hearts. My shield is God Most High, who saves the upright in heart. God is a righteous judge, a God who displays his wrath every day. If he does not relent, he will sharpen his sword. He will bend the string, his bow. He has prepared his deadly weapons. He makes ready his flaming arrows. Whoever is pregnant with evil conceives trouble and gives birth to disillusionment. Whoever digs a hole and scoops it out falls into the pit they have made. The trouble they have caused recoils on them. Their violence comes down on their own heads. I will give thanks to the Lord because of his righteousness. I will sing the praise of the name of the Lord Most High. And that was Psalm 7. And the Proverbs today, we have one. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 22. He who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord. Okay, guys. That was your Bible reading. Let's get out our prayer requests. Please keep the following people in prayer. Sherman Crabtree. He'll be having surgery. Michael Cairns, he's got Crohn's disease. Logan Cairns, he's got pain in one of his leg and pain in the other knee. Linda Thacker, she's very sick with stage 5 kidney failure and dementia. Judy Thompson, she's got cancer in her esophagus and some other health problems. She's an elderly lady. Judy Osborne, she has cancer. Zach Kirby, he has cancer and he has gotten a lot worse. Elizabeth Jeffries, she's an elderly lady. She has skin cancer and she fell the other day and hurt her arm. Cindy, she's in a lot of pain. She had a lot of stomach pain last night. And Dora Carper, she's a widow and lives alone. She's an older lady. And April Thacker, she's got chronic illnesses. And she also, Linda's her mom, and she sees her mom go through this every day, and they're best friends. So please be with all of these people and pray for them, because they really need our prayers. Okay, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the Bible reading. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, see you guys soon with another Bible reading. Bye, guys. God bless.